Spoopy time, and what better way to use this Spoopy time to read some Spoopy stories? I had a lot of Spoopy in there. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. It was 9:02 and it was bedtime for me. I was in a good mood and I didn't feel like going to sleep at all, so I decided to stay up most of the night. If I didn't do that, I would have never found such a dark mystery in the game. I took my phone, turned the brightness down, and got under the covers of my bed. The time passed and it became 3 a.m. I was bored, so I decided to do something creepy. I went to the floating fortress in the epic dens list, and I didn't see anyone but two bunnies, one of them being a guest jammer. They looked a lot like each other. I went up into one of the rooms and said, "Tall man, long man, meet me at the peak of your night at this time." It was 3:30, and lots of low-level and guest jammers started showing up. I tried talking to one of them who sat near a pole, doing nothing. He said nothing at all. Same with all the other people there. I followed some of them, and they would run away from me. I was following one of them, and they froze when it hit a wall in the den, and it didn't move at all. I've never seen anything like that in all my time playing both Animal Jam and Animal Jam Play Wild. I decided to go to my pack's hideout and do a pack run after seeing all those weird guest jammers and low-level jammers. I went in, got a sapphire from the gem tree, and started a pack run. It was still 3 a.m. and nobody in my pack was on, so I was alone. When I saw the forest, there was fog all over the place. I couldn't see much in front of me. The timer went off and I rushed to get all the treasure that I could see. After a while, I was running when I saw a dark figure in the fog. It was all black except for a large eye on its head. I knew what I had done at that point. I started running away, trying to get away from the monster. I ran for a while, then quickly left the pack run. I went to the gem tree and I saw a black figure in the distance. It looked like him, the tall man. I exited AJ Play Wild and didn't play it until the night was over, and it was 6 a.m. Wow, that was actually pretty creepy. I mean, I wouldn't like to see a tall man in my pack's hideout. So yeah, let's go on with the next story. The Lonely Player is an AJ myth. He only appears around times of despair. It is most likely a warning once you see him. You might not know the story, so here it is. The Lonely Player is an Animal Jam tiger. It is a pitch black animal which is only found in an empty best dressed game, the underwater version. However, it's a tiger glitched in a jumping animation, repeating while looking backwards. The colors for the under version is a light blue top fur, yellow bottom fur, and purple stripes, and if you look close enough, he had very dark red circle eyes. The Lonely Player is said to be a young 9-year-old boy who loved to play Animal Jam, best dressed. He would always play. How wholesome! Sadly, he got scammed a blue long in a cross trade. He played best dressed, then later had family issues after a year. Finally, after being so tired of all of this, they never went online again. The Lonely Player was discovered by an older jammer. Account was banned after seeing them, but they also said that he must be more than that. It sure is confusing why he exists. I just heard about the new AJ code, Classic B-Day 10. I knew when this code is gone, this would become kinda rare, so I made a bunch of new accounts and went on my old accounts. I was at 25 cakes now. I created an account with a bunny. I was spawned at the tutorial with Peck. I skipped, of course. I entered the code and got my prize, but Peck was still there. I forgot that she has to teach me about the den. After she did, she left. I traded my cake to my main account. Then I went back to the new account. Then Peck appeared. She stood there, looking at me. I locked my den, but she wasn't a player, so she was still there, and she said one thing. "You skipped me? I thought we were friends." The music slowed down till it just stopped. Let me show you how to play. Let me show you how it feels to be skipped. She said and left. Suddenly, I had all these rares, black longs, headdress, and more. I even had unreleased items and animals, every animal. I smiled and was spawned to a den, a member den. I also have had every den and every den item. I had the best day ever. Then 5 minutes later, I got a message that I got a lifetime of membership. Wow! Then Pet came out and said, "Nah, skip." Everything was gone. Then my screen went black. "Never skip me," it said, and that bunny account was deleted. Okay, wow, that was actually pretty scary. Well, anyway guys, I think that's gonna be the end of the video. And well, if you guys have any scary stories that I can tell, I'm gonna do a part 2, by the way. So in the comments, put your scary stories and I might feature some. Bye herds, stay awesome.